What's up, everybody? Charlie Marlow here. Want to talk about my son Charlie's 5th visit to the Food Allergy Institute. First off, want to apologize. We hadn't posted in a long time until we posted all the videos from this visit. Somebody actually commented here on the YouTube channel, "Why have you stopped uploading?" And look, everything's good. Nothing happened. It was just summer, busy with work and all that. And these videos had been sitting on my phone for like 5-6 weeks. So I apologize. But this 5th visit, it was actually back in mid-July. So I posted all these about 5 or 6 weeks after the fact. And look, we already have our 6th visit is scheduled. I believe it's scheduled for early October. So a couple things. First of all, it's kind of cool. When I look at this piece of paper and it has Charlie's visits basically for his whole 5 years at the Food Allergy Institute. So he's scheduled to have 18 total visits. And then you have your tolerance and remission and all that. But the fact that on an 18 visit schedule, we already have completed 5 visits, it's kind of cool that we're already basically more than 25% of the way through the program. That was a nice little milestone to hit. Again, if you haven't watched before, Charlie's on like a 5-year program for this. We started in about May of 2024. So here we are. It is late August 2025. And next visit 6, we can kind of say we're right there a third of the way through. Basically, kind of not quite, but basically. So anyway, there's that. And again, the woman who commented, thank you for saying, hey, let's upload more. And I'll try to, but I'm super busy and you guys get it. But I do try to post a ton of videos after each visit. It just took me a while on this one. Okay, so visit 5 for Charlie. So he, on the first day, this was a 2-day visit again, 2 days at the Institute. And he tested out of sunflower, out of chestnut, and out of corn flour. And then also, now on the second day, he went back for the peanut. Peanut, they're just kind of raising the levels on him. So for that, it was 72 milligrams of peanut. I can't remember what he's at now. I should know this. Actually, I can look right here. Again, my trusty paper, because I forgot all this. Honestly, this was 5-6 weeks ago. So right now in Charlie's treatment, which is at night, Charlie is doing, this is the 5th week of his treatment this cycle. So he's at 108 milligrams daily of peanut. That's in gummy form. He's at 45 milligrams of barley flour. That's in gummy form. And right now he's at 5 milliliters daily of donkey milk. How about that? Donkey milk. And if you watch an earlier video, kind of interesting to see that Tom Brady drinks donkey milk. I was told that by the doctor. I did not know that. So that's kind of interesting. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling here. But so day 1, back in mid-July, Charlie tests out of sunflower seed, out of chestnut, and out of corn flour. And then you do the exercising. You've seen that, jumping on the trampoline, chasing the ball and all that. So day 2 of the visit, he gets the peanut, he exercises, and then he's introduced to the barley in gummy form. He's introduced to the donkey milk, obviously liquid form there. And as I told you about, kind of interesting, Tom Brady drinks donkey milk. I did not know that. So there you go. 2-day visit back in mid-July. Here we are. It is late August as I'm recording this. And once again, our next visit out there to Long Beach is, I believe, 1st of October. Everything is going very well for Charlie. So his evening treatment's going very well right now, pretty easy. It's just 2 gummies in the milk. It is the barley, it is the peanut, and it is the donkey milk, which is 5 milliliters right now. That's easy. We just mix that up with what he calls his normal milk, which is pea milk, but that's not been difficult at all. The morning maintenance is always the tougher part because right now, hell, he's at frickin' like 12 or 13 things. I'll read them off for you here. So morning maintenance right now, he does 20 pine nuts, 1/8 teaspoon poppy seed, 1/4 teaspoon chia seed, 1/8 teaspoon mustard seed. We got crushed flax seed, 1/8 teaspoon, almond, 1/2 teaspoon, millet flour, 1/4 teaspoon, the denatured mare milk, 30 milliliters of that, quinoa, 1/2 teaspoon, pumpkin seed is 1/4 teaspoon, Brazil nut, 1/4 teaspoon. The soy is 90 milliliters. We put that in its own little cup. Corn flour, 1/4 teaspoon. Chestnut, 1/4 teaspoon. Sunflower seed is 100 milligrams. The sunflower seed is in gummy form in the morning, so that's nice. But whatever that is, 12, 13, 14 things, it is, look, we're all doing this to keep Charlie safe, and it's great, but this is the most annoying part of the process, the morning, because it's like 12, 13, 14 things. And basically we do one gummy, we do 1 cup of milk, which is the soy, and then everything else, including the mare milk, we all mix it up in a bowl and we give it to him with applesauce. So there you go. Apologize for being late to post. Apologize for rambling. Part of the reason I'm rambling even more than usual, and I always ramble, but this was 5-6 weeks ago, so I kind of forgot what we did. But good visit. Went to the aquarium twice in Long Beach, went to the beach. We always go to Huntington Beach. Again, this is like our 6th trip overall, so I feel like we're getting a real sense of Long Beach and Southern California and where to go and all that. All right, if you have any questions, drop them there, and hopefully I'll upload a little more frequently, and it won't be 100 days between videos after this big block of videos we put out there. All right, thanks. See ya.